All right, so I want to start this segment off with a trippy story. Kind of get your mind a little bendy about reality. I actually heard this from another podcaster. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but this dude, he was just chilling by himself at home. His wife and kid were, who knows, I don't know what they do. But he was watching TV. He noticed this lamp in the corner. It was starting to get blurry, but everything else looked, fine. But this lamp, his vision just was fucking with him or something. He couldn't figure it out, so he went up to the lamp and just kind of checking it out and stuff and couldn't figure it out. He turned the lamp off and on and just kind of looked at it, and it was all blurry. He's like, I don't know what's going on with this lamp, and eventually he sat down, just kept watching TV, tried to forget about it. Wife and kid come home, and he doesn't say anything to them about it, but he can't stop focusing on the lamp. He keeps seeing it and seeing how blurry it is and stuff, and finally his wife, kid go to bed. He decides to stay up and still kind of investigate this lamp until he finally passes out on the couch and wakes up the next day, and his wife, is kind of concerned, like, oh, why are you sleeping on the couch, whatnot. Still doesn't tell her about the lamp. And then he's so drawn to this lamp and so fucked with, like, why is this lamp blurry and nothing else is, that he called in sick for work like 3 days in a row or something like that. Couldn't stop fucking looking at the lamp. Finally his wife had to know, like, what is going on with you and this lamp? And he just couldn't even answer. He just wasn't drawn to this lamp to where the lamp started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Finally it took over the whole room, and all he could see was red. Oh! And then he woke up. He went black, and then he woke up on the grass and just was on grass, and all these people were staring at him, looking at him weird and stuff, and he was like, what's going on? And then this cop car came speeding up, and this cop pushed through everyone, scooped him up, and then took him to his cop car, threw him in, and started speeding off with him in the back seat. He's like, yo, what's going on? Like, where is my wife and kid? Like, how did I get here? He's like, I don't know about a wife and kid, all that stuff. And he's like, you just got hit by a football player, and your head got hit by his helmet, and then it also hit the ground when you went down. And so that big red, the red from the lamp was that football player, technically the red of his jersey. And he thought, yeah, and this happened, he was technically 19 now, no wife or kid. He woke up, knocked out, and so after they looked at him, he had a severe concussion, all this shit, but supposedly something got shook up in his brain where he actually, in just those 10 seconds he was out, thought he lived 10 years and had a wife and a kid throughout those 10 years. And now they're gone, and he's back to being this dude, and he actually had to go to therapy because he lost his wife and kid. He missed them because they were real to him, and he couldn't get over it. He actually said he would see his kid out the peripheral of his vision, like trying to say something to him sometimes, and he would look and the kid would be gone or whatever. It makes you wonder, bro.
That's
what
really
is
weird.
This world?
That reminds me of that simulation on Rick and Morty, the Roy game. That's so strange though too. I've heard of people having similar experiences, not that long though.
Yeah, 10 years.
Not 10 years, but I've heard of like a year on Salvia in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, DMT and stuff would be similar, I would think. Yeah, that's interesting. Yep, but that makes you wonder about the brain and stuff. Like, if it can be fucked with that easily, that a bonk on your head.
Do you have any theories on that?
Well, honestly, I'm still trying to get my mind into it more, but I think one of the more out there theories that's kind of fun to think about is, like, all he did was bonk a part of his brain that blocked out parts of, like, his past lives and shit, or even lives that would maybe happen in the future, because time is an illusion. It's not on a certain timeline.
All the
time is just out there
infinitely.
So he just went into whatever timeline he has lived before, and it was so real to him. And that brings me to why we don't remember past lives, because if we did, bro, how could we even live this life? We would be so hung up on the people that we loved in the past life and stuff that we wouldn't be able to live this life. Think about that.
It's necessary.
That we can't remember our past lives. It sucks, but they are there. They're on different timelines. They are in the past and in the future. We just aren't tapped into them.